These ribs right here are the same recipe that we won first place, perfect score in ribs in Lakeland, Florida last year in January. Going back there in a few weeks to see if we can do it again. But today I'm sharing with you our recipe, step by step, everything we've done to give you the best bite you ever had in ribs. I'm Jason Hardy with the Elite BBQ Smokers, and let's get to prepping so we can get to cooking. Come on, you want to try these bad boys. So last year we won our Grand Champions and Reserve Grand Champions, and first place pork. This is the ribs we're using. This is a Prairie Fresh product. This is their prime grade. This is basically the highest grade, competition grade of ribs. Today I'm showing a recipe from start to finish. But first off, you gotta prep them up. Let's get to it. Normally I do 4, but for the recipe today, I'm gonna show y'all 2. We're doing a practice cook. Got a contest in 2 weeks. Gotta go back and see if we can win our Grand Champion again from Jimmy Jam, like we did last year. Year before, I think we were RGC. Last year was GC. Right off the bat, I wanna show you one thing. Basically, this is a right hand, left hand side of the pork. And if you think about it, it's not that big a deal. When I go build my boxes, I got to mix and match. One that leans to the right, one that leans to the left. It's gonna create some problem. My box is not gonna look like I want it to look like. So when I go to the contest, I'm always carrying 4 racks of ribs that's going the same direction, either right or either left. Next thing I do is come here and get some of this little skirt off of this. Let me show you another trick. Put a paper towel underneath it. Makes it a little easier. Next thing I do, I'll take my knife, come up here about a 1/2 inch from the top. Reason for this is, cooking these on the drum tends to have a blowout. And this is a little trick to kind of help prevent some of them. Not all of them, but some of them it will. Now I'm gonna find this 4th bone right here. Straight line right here. You see that? This 4th bone here. Come in here. That's what I want to do right there. And when I do that, I want to look back right here, and I want to see just little small spots, just like that. That's what we're looking for. Next thing I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna flip them over. See that fat right here? Don't need that. So we're good. So I'm going to the very one. And I normally do 8 bones, but today we're going to do 10 because we only got 2 racks of ribs. This is actually ones I want to carry to contest. See how much wider they are than these? This I'll take, but if I can get my preference, I'm going to take this. Come in here. If you notice in here, we didn't see a lot of big fat here. You see some right here. So I'm going to take my knife and kind of get some of that out, because that ain't going to render out very well. It creates a little bit of a drama. But I do 4. I'm doing 3 today, and technically some of these are our calls. So these are ones we wouldn't make it to the competition, but it can give me a good thing to practice with and show you all what we're doing. This one here is a call just a little bit too small compared to the rest of them, but I'd love the marbling in this one. This one here's a call just because I got a little shiner right here. These 2 shiners, don't necessarily want to mess with it. So get ready to inject our ribs. So what my injection is today is a 1/3 cup of Elite BBQ Smokers pork injection. We're doing this for ribs, so a 1/3 cup. If it was pork butts, it'd be 1/2 cup, along with 16 ounces of smart water. I warmed the water up, mixed it very well, and put it in the refrigerator, and let this chill for about 7 hours. I want this to be the same temperature of my ribs. Go right between the bones. See how it's swollen up? See the difference between this side and this side? All that flavor's down in that piece of meat right there. That's what we're looking for. I'm gonna take this, put it in the refrigerator. I'm gonna let this rest about 12 hours. Tomorrow morning, we'll season it up and smoke it up. That's what we got. See you in the morning. So we just lit our drums, as you see. Now let them get a nice cold base. What I'm looking for is a good softball size cold base. And then we put the racks in there, close it up, and get up temperature. Then we'll start cooking. All right, you look at this. Got a really good cold base in this one, so I need to close her up. It took about 25 minutes. Come here, go at the very bottom. So now I'm gonna put a water pan in there. If you remember my other video, I said I messed up, got burnt pretty bad. This is the correct way to do it. Water pan's dry, then add water. Put the rack in there, slide that. So now I got them in here, I got the water pan, I got them lit, and smoke. But you see this dirty smoke right now? That's what we don't want. I want to basically let this thing get hot, level down about 300 degrees, but I want this to turn to a clear smoke. Once it gets kind of a clear, a little light blue tint, then I'll put my ribs on. But the goal right now is kind of maintain temperature about 300 degrees, you get good clean smoke. So the recipe I'm telling y'all today is basically our recipe for our ribs, competition ribs. Basically everything we do. And we cook this day in our competition trailer. We're doing it on the orange drum right here. Let me tell you a story about the orange drum. So last year we were in Lakeland, Florida, and me and my wife cooking together. Yeah, we got the ribs off, went inside, was doing some stuff, didn't pay attention to it, and somebody forgot to close the lid, me namely. And so we come back out here, this bad boy is just screaming fire out of it. Blistered all the paint off of it and everything, it ruined it. Took it to my cousin, he sandblasted and painted it, and it's back to cooking. So these bad boys are pretty resilient. These 55-gallon drums is something other that we enjoy cooking on. But that's the story behind this here orange drum right here. It's pretty wild, ain't it? Hope y'all enjoyed the video. We're gonna tell you everything we know. So my ribs been in the refrigerator for 12 hours after the injection. Now it's time to put some seasoning on it. Our first rub, Elite BBQ Smoker, sweet rib rub. My next rub, Elite BBQ Smoker Smoky Heat Rub. What I'm gonna do first to start with, put them in this rack here, another pan, upside down. I'll put some seasoning on it. I'm gonna do this side and let it set for about 30 minutes, then do the other side. All right, so got this side seasoned, let it rest. See how the rub sticks to it? That's what they're going for. Flip them over, do the same thing this side. My first rub, Elite BBQ Smoker Sweet Rib Rub. Next rub, Elite BBQ Smoker Smoky Heat Rub. Now my secret weapon, this is Man Meat Barbecue. This is the Southern style honey pecan. Probably the best smelling rub out there. So put these bad boys on the smoker. Come on. All right, we're a little over 300 degrees. Let's put the ribs on. We got the ribs right here. So now I'm gonna go right over the water pan right here. Take my ribs, put them in here. Here's the secret to it. Squish them. Thickens them up, make little hot dogs. Lay them in like that, now squish them. See how it picks the meat up? It'll cook better. So about 30 minutes into it, let's rotate the ribs. Right here, anytime you see this, let's rotate them a little bit, you see it better. Little blood spots. Take a paper towel, pop them off. Go back over a little more rub if you need to. Rotate this around a little more. About another 30 minutes, we'll flip it over. Just like that. So now I'm going to show you my recipe for my rib wrap. I know this won't sound crazy, but it's what we do competition. Been working for a while. Need about 8 ounces of Mountain Dew. I want it flat. I know it sounds crazy, but it's what we use to win with. I've been doing it since. Next one's going to be some Blues Hog Tennessee Red. About 8 ounces. Now I'll top it off with some maple syrup. Get 24-ounce mark. Now this is enough to wrap 4 spare ribs for competition. We're only doing 2 days, so we have some left over. That's how you make our rib wrap. Pretty wild, ain't it? See it, the smoker. All right, let's check on our ribs. See a little bubbles, fat bubbling up? Exactly what we're looking for. Tells me it's time to wrap these bad boys. Here inside. Get some sugar in a roll. I always double wrap. Always. Flip it back over. Half a stick of Kerry-O salted butter. Mix up a little bit. Leave the top open like that. Same thing. Kind of gives me an idea how much I need to put on there. I got little pockets right here. I got liquid we got here, liquid wrap. I'll do a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. About half of it. I've done this a few times. Put that in the smoker. Keep cooking. Alright, let's rotate some ribs. Pretty simple. This is all I'm doing to it right there. Let it keep cooking. Alright, let's check on the ribs. See a good pull back from the bone? A little bit tight. See how it's not really bending over too well? That's what I'm looking for. I got good color on it, but I need it to be a little more tender than that. A little less pull back from the bone. See what temperature is on this one. About 206, 207. Getting close. It'll start breaking about 208. You see it starting to break here. Getting really close to it. Ain't quite there yet. Let it go about another 15 minutes. We'll check them again. Getting close. Alright, let's check the ribs. Come on. Same thing done a while ago. I know pretty close to temperature. So I'm going for the field test right now. See how it's bending more? Starting to break right here. And there's a go. So now I'm going to take this one, make a little pocketbook out of it. So I can pick it up. Let's check this one. Blow out some bones on this one. And here's overshot this one. It's still tight right here. But you notice here it's blowing all the bones out the back. So that rack is about all you can do with that one. We'll pull it off, but she ain't gonna make it turn in box. But shit still about taste good. I'm gonna let that rest in that camera right now about 45 minutes. All right, so what I'm gonna do is take my ribs on the meat side up. I'll go with my smoky sauce first. Lee BBQ smoky sauce. Then I'll cross top of it with my sweet sauce. Lee BBQ sweet sauce. See the difference in color? Take my brush and just brush it in. Get some all you got, thin it out a little bit. Let it keep cooking. Be back in a few minutes. Just like that. Alright, been about 5 minutes. Let's see what we got. What I'm looking for right now is to be tacky. I'm just looking for it just to be tacky, just like that. Pull these bad boys here off. Alright, let's slice it up. I'll flip it over. Now the way I slice right here, I'm gonna follow the bone right here. Get close to this one. This will be a thinner one. Now I'm gonna follow here. What I'm gonna do, allow me to get one bite every time. I just follow my bone. My bone's crooked. Be aware of that. Now get a little bit of my sweet sauce we got right here. Put some right here. Just paint the inside of them just like that. It does a couple of things. It stops oxidation. Stops them from drying out too much. Get smoke ring on it, don't it? Look at that smoke ring. I'll flip them over now. Just like that. That, boys and girls, is what you got. Competition ribs. So what I'm looking for now, I'm trying to choose one to go in the boxes. I want to just squeeze. Here's a little bit firm. This here do get a little more northwest. Excuse me, northeast. A little more firmer. Take this one right here. A little bit softer. A little bit softer. It should probably do a little better towards Georgia for me. For us. But now we can ready to taste these bad boys up. Alright, we brought them aside. I'm ready to taste them. You ready? Let's get one right here. Look good? Smell delicious. Cheers. Look at that. Got a sweetness in there, a little bacon heat to it. The flavor of that Jackson is down inside it. Perfect bite in ribs. Absolutely amazing, y'all. That's dang good rib. It's absolutely the perfect rib. Hey, they got perfect score last year. Try it out. Do me a favor, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think about this recipe. If you try it at home or at competitions, take a picture, tag Elite BBQ Smokers. Love to hear about that. Now it's time to say the blessing. Go inside and eat. First, let's see what Dolly and Lucy thinks. Come on, girls. Dolly, Lucy, good girl. Good girl, Dolly. Come on, Dolly. Good girl. Well, Dolly liked it and Lucy liked it. If they like it, I know you'll fall in love with it. Now say the blessing. Lord, bless food about received. Just name and pray. Amen. Cheers, y'all. See you next time.